Just thought I'd give you a kitten update. Yep, there they are. There's the mama. There's Sammy. She's a good mama. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. All the kitten's eyes are opening. You're a pretty baby. He's so pretty. Sammy's taking a break. Look at that baby. He's so pretty. I think, well, I don't know if it's a he. Oh, it's a he. He's a he. He's a little boy. Yeah. I haven't sexed these guys, so I don't know. This is a little girl. She's a little girl. You're so pretty. Let's see what Snowflake, I call her Snowflake. Look at how pretty. Oh, beautiful eyes. They're so pretty. Snowflake may be a boy. Oh, I know it's a tough life being a kitten. It is such a tough life, I know it is, yeah. This is Brett. This is Brett. Look at that face. Oh, I know. Let's see if you're really a Brett. Brett is a girl. You so cute. You so cute. All right, we got 2 girls, 2 boys. I know I'm very invasive right now. It looks like 3 boys and 2 girls. Hello, welcome to Simply Jan Homestead. Well, it's another hot day. So today, we're gonna freeze cilantro. So yesterday, I went out and harvested my cilantro because I saw some of it was going to seed. And there's one thing I don't want to waste is my cilantro. So I just pick it off the leaves like this. And then I put them in ice cube trays. Just like that. Hold on, we get you in here. Let's move my ice water. So I just take those off. I've washed these real good. And I actually had to put them in some cold water overnight because I couldn't get to them. And I just pack them in there as tight as I can get them. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was pleasantly surprised that when we made tacos or we wanted some cilantro in a salad or in a dish, it retained most of its flavor. And it was pretty darn good. So if you have cilantro and it's going to go to seed or it is starting to go to seed, I throw the stems, I just throw it all in there. I don't like to waste anything. There's a little stem because that stem has flavor. And, if it's a big stem, nah, I'm not gonna put it in there. But I just pack these ice cubes tight, filled up with cilantro, and then what I'm gonna do, I've got some beautiful kale, some arugula, some spinach. It's all mixed in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through here and get all my greens out, and then I'm gonna fill these trays up. I'm gonna time lapse this. You don't really wanna watch me do this, do you? Not one cilantro leaf at a time. Probably saw me taking cilantro off the stems. These are a little too big. We're not going to use those stems, but we're not going to waste that either. They're going to our chickens. But I want to show you what they look like in the end. There's a cilantro ice cube. So I'm going to get these filled with water, and I'm going to stick them in the freezer, and when they're frozen, they'll go in the cilantro bag. And the next thing I'm going to make is some GarlicScape butter. My friend at our tiny retirement, Christina, did a video on it, and I'm going to link her video in the cards above so you can go check it out, because every time she makes bread or has something that needs butter, she just pulls her GarlicScape butter out and it looks so good. So I have all these GarlicScapes that I cut and I processed today, and I'm gonna make that butter and I'm gonna freeze it so we have it for later. And it just looks so good, y'all. I have so many garlics. I didn't want to cut them. I wanted to let them all go to seed. But honestly, I have so many. And if you don't cut them, then the garlic stalk stops, or the garlic clove stops growing. And, these were some of my tiny ones. And I want big garlic heads. And then look at that beautiful salad. That's salad. That's arugula, spinach, kale, and lettuce. Romaine lettuce, green and red. There's some red under here. But that's gonna dry out a little bit, and then I'm gonna put it in baggie, and the boss and I'll have that with supper. Okay, well, I'll see you in a little bit. The only thing better is if we could freeze our lettuce. Kale you can freeze, you can dehydrate it. But wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome if we could save our lettuce for later? Like our cilantro and spinach and kale, and oh, that'd be so cool. That would be super cool. You also can dehydrate that spinach and kale and make powder out of it. And then, y'all, you take that powder and put it in your soups. It's a thickening agent and a flavor. It's so cool. There's so many possibilities to use things that we grow in our garden if we just think outside the box a little. So, all right. I just wanted to say that. The thing I have going on is I'm dehydrating my parsley. I'm going to try out the GarlicScape butter. Try out that GarlicScape butter that Christina's showing us how to make. I am so excited. Thank you for the recipe, Christina. I'll show you what it looks like at the end. See if mine turns out as good as hers. Not salted. So I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of salt in here. Yeah, that looks good. I pulsed it and then I had to put it on shred. So it's coming together. How exciting. I just did a little taste test. I put a little lemon in it because that's what Christina did. Oh my goodness. The flavor is astonishing. I wanted to tell you something though. Okay, let's see if I can find them. Okay, so I had smaller scapes with stems like this, and then I had the bigger scapes. When you cut your scapes, don't cut the leaves off, just cut the stem off. I chose not to use the bigger stems. I just cut these up and use the smaller stems. So it is wonderful. I'm making chicken legs tonight, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that on top of my chicken legs and just sort of rub it in. Oh, I bet it's gonna be fantastic. There it is, Christina, I did it. It's huge. It's going in the fridge. Watch someone make something and you're like, I'm gonna make that, I'm gonna make that. And the year goes by and you just never made it. Well, every time I see Christina and Mitch at our tiny retirement eat this GarlicScape butter, I'm like, oh my God, that looks so good, I'm gonna make that. Well, today's the day I'm making it. I came out to water the garden and I found my green beans with their trellis on the ground. All these beautiful green beans destroyed. So what am I gonna do? Okay, well, I've seen a couple deer out in the pasture, and I don't know if it's a deer, but something got into my green beans and pulled the whole stake up. Everything, the whole trellis. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant more seeds. Yep, I'm just gonna keep on planting. All right, I've got me some Blue Lake seeds and I'm just gonna stick those in the ground and I'm gonna plant them close and we're gonna get us some more green beans. Now what I've done is I chopped and dropped the old green beans because they add nitrogen and nutrients back into the soil. And I just push these in, cover them up, and they will start growing. Whew. Had to make my way over there. So here we go. Just planting some more seeds in the ground because I will not be overcome by animals that try to get in our garden and take our food away. And if I have to plant them 100 times, so be it. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'll just cover those up and pretty soon we'll have more. And over here I planted a bunch of stringless beans and Blue Lake beans and Kentucky beans. And they're all coming up. I want a lot of beans this year. Some of the hardest things about gardening are invaders. And I had the hiccup, sorry, animals that come into your garden. We've never had any deer come in here, but something was big enough to lift that trellis up and pull it out of the garden and pull our green beans out. So I have more seeds. I'll probably put about 10, 15 more seeds in tomorrow. But I just watered the garden, so while it's wet, I want to get those seeds in there. So y'all don't give up. Keep putting them in there. No matter what, don't give up. I will not be conquered by nature. Yes, God has given me power over everything, and I will take that. All right, we got the seeds in the ground. I'm gonna put some more seeds in tomorrow night after I water the garden. Some more green beans because I want a lot of green beans, y'all. But don't give up. Just keep planting those seeds. Plug them in there. Plug them, plug them, plug them. No matter what, keep putting them in the ground. And don't ever give up on your garden. Everything else is flourishing. We have our first zucchini coming on and I'm so excited. I did buy some Japanese beetle traps today because I heard they're coming. And we'll feed those to the chickens and they'll have a nice treat. They'll be so happy. Next weekend we get to butcher our meat birds and we're super excited about that, to put that in the freezer, and I'm gonna can a lot of that meat. So a lot of things happening and we have a super big, hopefully, surprise coming. I'm waiting to hear I've been waiting so long for these animals, and I'm hoping that they come within the next couple weeks. So I'll let you know as soon as I know. Y'all be blessed and love well. Bye now.